Well, it's quite windy out here, but hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre the Game, my dear guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time in your ear, and I have a pretty quick announcement that I wanted to make because my Heat versus series, the last video, posted not very long ago, and I meant to do this sooner and have it ready and scheduled to upload, but completely forgot. So I'm recording now, and this will probably be uploaded within an hour. But I'm going to be starting another series that is going to be called Magic. And someone's scratching their head right now. It's just like, what the hell do you mean magic? Now, I'm going to preface this and say it's not only going to really pertain to the first word of this once you understand what I'm saying, because there will be some PC stuff in there as well. But mobile app game ideas and concepts, that's going to be my new series of videos. And I have been thinking about stuff like this for a little while now, and I have several different concepts already in my head. I've already done the audio for the very first discussion in this series of videos. I've already got the first 5 or 6 of them planned. So yeah, you guys are in for another long-winded series out of me, with my 3DS game ideas series up to like 63 videos, I believe, and my pitch for Switch series up to like 58 or 59, somewhere in that area. Why You Know Game is in, I think, the 60s as well. I'm trying to keep my stuff ongoing. 3DS game ideas, though, will end sometime this year. I haven't decided on a specific end date for that. But yeah, Magic, that's going to be my next series of videos for you guys. And I hope it's something that people find interesting. And this is a lot of stuff that I just think would work really well. I was originally going to call it NAI, N-A-I, Nintendo App Ideas. But then I thought, why am I going to limit myself to Nintendo with this particular format? Like, I don't have to limit myself to Nintendo. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the open up the floodgates, as they would say, on what companies I can use IPs for ideas for. So some of these, I feel like people will look at it and listen to them and be like, man, that's just something that they should have done anyway. A lot of this stuff is stuff I think that would have actually been successful had the companies gone ahead and put the money forth them to develop these. But like I said, it's gonna be mostly mobile. There's gonna be some PC stuff in there. More or less, it's probably gonna be like, I'll probably more or less say, hey, there's the mobile app, then there should be a PC version of the same thing. Like that's really it. It's not gonna be a whole lot of. There's not gonna be a whole lot of PC only type stuff, because I mean you can do just about any goddamn thing on PC anyway. But I think that at least, especially my first few, people will look at them like, well, not look at, but listen to them and be like, man, why didn't y'all do these? Like, why didn't y'all do these already? I think my first one is going to be Nintendo based. My second one is probably going to be Sega, something in Sega. I'm not telling you guys what, but you'll find out eventually. But I've had, like, again, it's just been something that's been on the back of my mind. It's something that's been on the back burner for me for a little while. I actually came up with this concept back in October, but I didn't want to just throw it out there until I actually sat down and thought out and planned some of this stuff. The very first discussion I literally had already had in my head and already planned out how I was going to do it. And actually on one of my videos, I don't even remember which one, but one of my videos that's going to come out after this series starts is literally going to be like mentioning it starting. And I realized that when I was recording it, and I make reference to it. But yeah, I got that coming. And then I got a bunch of other videos for Pitch for Switch, 3DS game ideas, my what ifs that I'm doing, and the Why You Know game videos that are coming. And like now I went through my playlist and I realized that my A Gamer's Thoughts series is almost to 200 videos. I think I'm up to 182 videos. And I'm like, that's my longest going playlist on my channel. That was my longest going series. So I don't know what I'm going to do for video number 200 for that, because I really didn't get heavy into that series of videos until like, what was it, 2015, I think? Like, I'm pretty sure I started it before that, but I don't think I started really getting into making those videos. No, it's 2016. I didn't start really making those videos until 2016. So I'm like, man, like when I started doing those videos, it's just like I guess you could technically say if I were to go back and go over all of my videos, which would take extremely long to do, but if I was going to go over all of my videos and catalog them, all the ones that are similarly, that don't have the Gamer's Thoughts tags in them, I probably have over like 400 of those videos at minimum. But because I didn't start like giving that name specifically until like 2016, I think I did one or two before that, but I really didn't like get into it until 2016 to do that. I guess it kind of makes me a bit happy that I've had a series going that long. And it trumped my, definitely trumped my game ideas for Wii U, or game ideas that would work for Wii U series. Because that stopped at 115. I literally could have taken that to about 150, 170, somewhere in that area if I wanted to. But I stopped intentionally. Again, since I know 3DS is going to be heading out within the next year or so, like I'm going to stop sometime this year. Maybe not this year. Maybe next year I might stop that. But depends on if I feel that there are any more viable ideas that would work on the 3DS that essentially won't really work as well anywhere else, or would have specific feature uses on the 3DS that it wouldn't have anywhere else, which is why I'm still doing it. Kind of makes me wish I had started that series a lot sooner, but I didn't. So I mean, it is what it is. But I got a bunch of videos for that, and for Pitch for Switch already have the audio recorded for those. I've already got like my images and stuff made for everything I got, and any gameplay footage I'm going to use. I already got that stuff recorded. Now I just gotta put the videos together and like upload them and have them ready for everybody to be able to view them on those Thursdays and Fridays that those come out. Still thinking up different what ifs. There's one that's really intricate in my head that I cannot do a discussion on just yet because I have not fully thought it out, and I have to think this one out before I do it, because if I just try to do it, I'm going to end up screwing up. So, and I want to fact check some things before I do it anyway. But it's one of those things where I'm kind of like in a good mood because of doing that and starting this new series with more of the stuff that's sitting in my head that's just been sitting there for quite a while. I want to get more Manga the Game podcasts done, but I want to figure out how I'm going to schedule that, because those are specifically going to be done when I have the chance to sit down and like actually do a discussion. So I gotta get back into that, and I want to get back into doing my Gamer Idea Foundry podcast. So I have a lot of stuff I'm working on and trying to set up, and I want you guys to be able to be fully entertained and engrossed in it. And my channel has actually been seeing some steady growth since October. It's not like fast growth, but it's been seeing steady growth since October, since I've been back on having a weekly set of videos. And just basically welcome to anybody who's new. I know I haven't welcomed you guys, but welcome to anybody who's new and you listen to this. Hopefully you enjoy the thought processes I'm throwing at you guys, and you get to understand exactly what I'm about as far as my content goes. Outside of that, the last thing I'm going to say, because I already got one and I'm going to do it and it's going to be up next week. Even though all the planned videos for Heat versus were done, I actually got a request for one that I'm going to have up next week, and it's going to be up on Tuesday. And like, it's actually interesting because I honestly I didn't think about it. I should have thought about it, but I didn't. So I'm gonna have that one posted on Tuesday, and Magic is going to take the Wednesday slot. But that's it. So if you guys have requests for that, if anybody who's interested in me doing the versus discussions with Heat against other characters of a similar type, go ahead and send that stuff, because I have no problem fulfilling those requests. And if I don't know about the character, I'll go ahead and research him. But that's it. Otherwise, thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.